So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Yes, I made it. The dentist didn't defeat me. I actually feel great. No pain, no gain. There weren't no pain either. He said I'm allowed a cigarette after 4 o'clock today. Cheers. We're smoking the dentist pack today. Cheers, guys. Big up to everyone inside. He actually advised me as well. Check this. This is how cool the dentist was. He actually said to me, he goes, what I would suggest was go home, just sip some water here and there. Obviously, you've got to keep the socket wet, apparently. Otherwise, that's pain. He said, but I'd advise beer. I'm not even joking. That dentist was cool, man. Like, proper sound guy. We're waffling about football. He's an Isco fan. I said to him, what team do you support? Excuse me, boss. He's Real Madrid, but he said I've followed Isco's career since he was young, like since he was coming through at Malaga and that. So yeah, we were just chatting about football, man. He was actually sound as a pound, absolutely sound. Yeah, it was very daunting though. I can't lie, like when they're pulling it all out. But you know what the crazy thing is? Yeah, when it came out, check this. As I'm laying there, cold sweats. Yeah, I was bricking it. I was absolutely bricking it. Yeah, I had my garage music in with my earphones. Yeah, I was just laying there and I'm shaking and rattled. I am proper rattled at Dennis. And he's pulled it out. It actually came out as a lot easier than I expected, if I'm honest. Like, I thought it was going to be like an hour-long work and banging and crashing and all that. But to be fair, he took that tooth out in about 20 minutes. But when he pulled it out, he showed me it and he went, there you go. I said, oh, I can breathe now. He went, no. The other half's still in. And what had happened is it had gone like that. It had separated sideways. Yeah. And that's why it had all crumbled apart. It literally separated sideways. So when he pulled one bit out, the other bit was still in. So you had to do it again. But it's what it is, man. I'm good. I'm fine. Came home, had some food, chilled out, watched a bit of Netflix. Yeah. What was I worried about? What was I panicking about? Yeah, man. Wait, my kind of dentist. He said you can have beer. He told me to. I've got some amoxicillin. He told me to take that just to, take that for a couple of days. So I took that. He said, but you can drink some cold beer, man. Keep your mouth a little bit moist. He said you can't have a cigarette until tomorrow after 4 o'clock. So first cigarette, happy days. But yeah, feels good, man. No pain at all. Didn't have no pain at all, man. So. Yeah, man, it's obviously a different to when I was growing up, put it that way. And the one that I went to in England last time, a few years back, when she tried to do a scale and polish, on my days, I think she was trying to dig my teeth out of my gums. Like, literally, she was violent, man. So yeah, I bounced out of there real quick, said, keep the money, see you later. But yeah, he was cool, man. But get what you pay for, innit? You get what you pay for. And my private healthcare sorted me a touch because I didn't have to pay for any of this. So yeah, I pay monthly for my healthcare, and that guy was sound, man. Proper nice guy. He was going to me, what do you do for a living? I was showing him my videos and everything. He was loving life. He was like, oh my God, you talk about football on YouTube. I said, yeah. I said, Top Gooners hate me, mate. He said, started laughing. Yeah, it was good, man. Is this pre-recorded from yesterday? No, it's not pre-recorded from yesterday, man. It's the Friday, the 1st of December at 5 p.m, baby. It's not going to be a massively long stream, famous last words, because I am actually going live on the other channel straight after this. I want to talk about the Man City. Dates have been confirmed for the charges, so for the trial. So I want to talk about that for half hour or so before I go on with rants after that. So yeah, we're going to get through this. And then it's going to redirect straight over to the Lee Reacts channel. I'm going to be doing more live streams on that Lee Reacts. I've only been doing uploads and watch-alongs on it, which reminds me, I'm doing 2 watch-alongs on that channel at the weekend. I'm going to do the Man City game against Spurs, and then we're going to do Barca getting put in the bin by my manager Don Simeone on Sunday night. So back-to-back watch-along Sunday on that channel. But I do want to start doing more lives on that channel rather than just uploads, because it's got 21.5K on there. I want to build that up real quick to 50. So the only way you do that is live stream. But anyway, big up to everyone inside. I had a swollen cheek. Yeah, mine's cool, man. Nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm good. Life's good, man. I'm going out for dinner tonight. And yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Life's good. Big up to everyone who's been, was your face swollen? No, not at all. Not at all, man. Like, he injected me with pause. in he put the stuff in. My face felt like it was out here, but I couldn't feel anything. The only thing that I would say, yeah, it was just uncomfortable. Like, it was just, it didn't hurt, but it was just uncomfortable. Like, just pushing. It was more like, and he said it to me, like, he said it's like just pressure, like where he's trying to loosen it and he's holding the other side of it. It was just uncomfortable. I don't really want to go through it again. But yeah, it was nowhere near. And there was no blood. Like, literally no blood. I don't get how you can rip someone's tooth out and the only blood there was on the tooth. It's not like it was just dripping. It was weird, man. But listen, I'm new to this having teeth taken out stuff. Right. So yeah, I don't really know if that's supposed to be the case or not. But yeah, I'm all good in general, bro. Yeah, big up, man. Big up to Potsy as well. He texted me earlier. Big up to Dan Potts. Make sure you sub to Potsy's channel. Do you still see the bunny? The bunny's back in England, I think, mate. The bunny's back in England. So yeah, I ain't seen the bunny for time. Listen, 66 likes. Come on, man. Get these likes up, people. Big up for the super chat as well. Let's get into this. Let's get into this press conference because we're literally got about 20 minutes, and then I'm redirecting to the other channel to talk about the City trial that's been set. It's upset everyone. Of course it would. Everyone gets in their feelings when it's Man City, don't they? But there we go. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. Wolves arrive in North London on Sunday for our latest Premier League clash. And as usual, Mikel Arteta held his press conference at the Colney a day before. He was asked various questions, including 29's form. 29's form. VAR and the potential rule changes. Rule changes? Oh, okay, yeah, the sin bins. Yeah, we're going to get into that. And what he can expect from our opponents. But anyway, he was asked about having squad depth needed to compete in Europe and the Premier League. He said, time will tell. We have another big game to play against Wolves. It's a very difficult team to play against. They have shown against the top teams what they are capable of. Our preparation has been focused on understanding what we have to do to win the game. And listen, Wolves midfield, I think Lemina's out. That'll be a big miss for them as well. Yeah, because every time I've watched Wolves this season, he has literally run their midfields. Like, he gets stuck in. He's almost like their Basuma, their Rice, their Caicedo type player. He just gets the ball, gives it someone better, can drive forward a little bit. But listen, this ain't going to be an easy game. This ain't going to be an easy game. But I'll tell you something is, I'm feeling a lot more confident about going into this Wolves game after we see that 6-0 on Wednesday night. What a game that was, by the way. Yeah, that was easily the best performance I think I've seen under Arteta. We've had some very good ones. Don't get it twisted. We have had a lot of good ones under him, but that was easily the best performance. That first 25 minutes, man, unbelievable football. Unbelievable. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. He said, I'm wanting to keep our key players at the club. We said, yes, that's what we've been doing the last few years. Apart from strengthening the squad as well, we have to reward the players that are here, and those decisions are very important. He was asked about Gary O'Neill's comments about the decisions that have gone against Wolves. He said, I have sympathy with all of my colleagues. I know the challenging jobs they are doing, the exposure that we have, and those moments in front of the cameras are not easy ones. And you have seen that in many, many situations this season and last season, that we're here to make the game better, the club's better, and we need to keep doing that. Here we go. Let's get on to the moment you've all been waiting for. Sin bins in football. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He said, I don't know, but I said it has to be tried. Mikel. Just when I sit there and I start giving you praise for 6-0 wins, and I give you praise for your team lineups, your substitutions, the performance levels, you throw a spanner in the works every time. Why does it have to be tried? He says it's a long shot and we'll see what we get from that. Why? I don't want sin bins in football. Why do we want sin bins? This ain't rugby. I don't want sin bins. You're either getting sent off or you ain't. And if we're going down this route of sin bins, that would be another thing to complicate football. It'd be, well, how comes he went in the sin bin, but he didn't, and he did the same in that game. He didn't. He said, like she said, just no, leave the game alone, mate. There's enough stupid rules in this game already, yeah, that we don't need another one. Exactly, they have no place in football, Paul. Yeah, no place in football. Why would he say it has to be tried? Like maybe Arsenal are one of the ones that are advocating for it to come in. I don't know. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Big up my darling Joanne as well. Happy Friday. Hope you're good. But I'm sorry, I don't want to see sin bins in football at all. Yeah, what a waste of time that would be. And the thing is, where'd you go with the sin bins? Because how many players can go in a sin bin per game? Like, what are the rules for putting you in a sin bin? Like, is it surrounding the ref and kicking off on the ref? Because if that's the case, you'd have 5 players in a sin bin every single free kick or penalty that's given. Nah, man, get it out of here. Don't even bother. Yeah, and if Wenger's behind this, by the way, yeah, then nah, you can get in the bin as well. En la basura. En la basura. Get in the bin. The bin. Yeah, entra en la basura. Get in the bin, my friend. Yeah, entra en la basura. Bin. No, thank you. No, thank you. Don't want sin bins anywhere near football. But on a more positive note, he did say that there's no other injury concerns, only the ones that we still have out. So that's decent. He said, well, are we? He was asked on whether we're approaching our peak performance level. And I think this time of year probably is when you start hitting the peak, if I'm honest. That December, January, February time, you should be at your optimum best because you've had 3-4 months. You've had all the games coming thick and fast. I mean, I don't know how many games we've got in December. Let's have a look. I think we've got 9. I think we've got 9 games this month. Let's have a look. Wolves, Luton, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we've got 8 games. Yeah, Wolves, Luton, Villa, PSV. PSV we can kind of throw. Well, I won't say throw, but we can play the reserves. And then Brighton, Liverpool, West Ham, and Fulham. 8 games this month. Wow. Plenty of action. Plenty of action to come, that's for sure. Yeah, get in the sin bin. Get in the sin bin, man. Get in the sin bin. Big up this channel. Thank you very much. Come on, smash these likes up, man. What's sin bins? Right, anyone who doesn't know what a sin bin is, basically, you'll get put on the bench. So you'll be sent off, but you'll be allowed back on. Yeah, so like you could maybe give verbals to the ref, and the ref can give you like an orange card or something, which means that you're now got to go and sit on the bench for 5 minutes. Yeah, and I'll tell you something, one thing that will cause as well is injuries. Yeah, that will cause injuries because if it is a 5-minute sin bin, let's say, the players are running around 100 miles an hour. Now they're going to go and sit down on the bench for 5 minutes. Yeah, and they're going to be sitting down. Their muscles are going to start tightening up and getting a little cramp in them here and there because they're not keeping them active. They're sat on the bench now. Yeah, they're not doing their sprints. They're not doing their normal stuff on the pitch. They're now sat on the bench for 5 minutes. Yes, I know you do that at half time as well. But now if you're doing that at half time, and then you're doing that a couple of times in the game, all of a sudden, you're going to get more injured players. No, not for me. No, thanks. No, thanks. Not for me. Not for me, mate. Yeah, when the gloves come out, yeah, that's when it starts getting real, man. Now, come on, when the gloves start coming out, November, December, January, man, that's when football's real, man. We all remember Henry with the short sleeves, man. The short sleeves and the gloves, man. That guy used to kill it every time. But anyway, he was asked about the performance levels. He said, I think there are more levels to come. I hope so. We have to continue to do a lot of things that we're doing well in games right now. But I think we can still improve and be more consistent. Damn right, we can definitely improve. Yeah, because our performances ain't been great. The wins have been there, but the performances ain't, apart from Champions League, funny enough. On the chance of being 4 points clear on Saturday night, which is true. And listen, that isn't a big incentive as well. Yeah, and I'm not going to get carried away if we are, because we were 8 points clear at one point. But having said that, it is important to keep winning games. If we want to win a title, and I'm sure everybody in here that's an Arsenal fan wants to win a title, whether you want the manager out, whether you want 29 out, whether you want other players out, we all want to win the league. Yeah, it's just some of us don't believe we're going to. So I don't believe. I don't believe. Now make me believe. Make me believe by doing it. Yeah, make me believe. If he ends up winning the league or the Champions League this season, I can sit there and go, wow, fair play, mate, because I didn't see that coming for 4 years. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see come May. We'll see. But anyway, he said we can control what we do. We've learned that ifs in this league are not a very positive thing to have in mind. We are hungry to play in front of our crowd tomorrow and win the game. That is what we're going to try and do. What do you expect from Wolves? He said a lot of quality. It's no coincidence what they are doing. They perform well against the top sides, especially. That speaks highly about the quality of the coaching staff, what Gary is doing. Gary, and the way they prepare to control opponents, especially when they play at home. Obviously, we're going to have to break them down tomorrow. On the approach of matches of teams setting up defensively, he said giving players tools, ideas and understandings of what they have to do to win the game and how they have to play. As mentioned before, it's about efficiency in the last part of the pitch, and that dictates the outcome. The other night, we were very effective in that. We were. Now let's see if we can do it again. Because if we can go out there and go bang, 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 bang against Wolves, we can all sit there with a cigar on the go, another Heineken, and happy days, isn't it? He was then asked about the managing the challenge of 3 games a week. He said that's the beauty of it. We want to be in that position. When we're playing in big games every 3 days, the squad is ready. The players are hungry and play every single game. They're disappointed when we have to rest and manage minutes, and that's a good sign. He was asked about VAR controversy. He said, I have enough in my garden. Don't know what that meant. On how the organisation of contracts helps us plan performances on the pitch. Don't get what you mean there, mate. Oh, he's talking about players that have had new deals and how that helps us on the pitch. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's just move on. And how the infrastructure leads to fighting for trophies. He said, with top players, top quality squad, the league that we demand, we have to have top quality players and top quality squad. It's impossible to do that without building and evolving. And we have to be more precise to win and have bigger impacts in decision making at the football club. And if you talk to other coaches about VAR, he said, yeah, it's a topic that comes up. We talk about many things, and that is one of them for sure. At the end, it's a huge impact on our results, and our jobs depend on that. Well, listen, you shouldn't be relying on VAR. Let's just be real with it. You should be able to put out a team that can win, regardless of whether VAR try and stitch you or not. Because let's be real, every single weekend of football, everyone's talking about VAR. Nobody's talking about the games. It's, oh, VAR did this and VAR did that in the Spurs game and VAR in the Liverpool game and VAR for United and VAR for Arsenal. So the managers and the players get a pass. Yeah, easy to play in this era of football because they're getting a pass, because they're not held accountable, because everyone's crying about VAR. So it's very easy to just sweep poor results under the carpet and blame it on VAR, like we did against Newcastle. We had 101 minutes of football in that game. 1 shot on target. And you want to cry about VAR. Not for me. No, not for me. Yeah, I do think VAR is a problem. I didn't want it. I still don't want it. I think it's a joke. But it's a joke for everyone. Sometimes you'll get a result off of VAR and sometimes you won't. I mean, at the weekend, on Wednesday, for example, handball on 29 all day long. Yeah, handball on 29 all day long. Yeah, the one, and we didn't get given it. Didn't get given. No, it didn't get given, but we see one the night before in the Newcastle game get given. So weird, isn't it? Big up to Luke for the donation, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's continue, man. On if fans should hope for some similar fluidity in our attack this weekend. I hope for that every game. It will be different. It won't be the same. We cannot expect the same. This team is going to be different to last season and hopefully very different to next season. And that's part of the evolution, by leaving some things in the past to make way for the new things. It's a transition. We want to still be competitive and win matches, and I think the team is competing really well. Is there a difference in Kai's mood lately? He said, not really. He has been very positive, so that's been influential in the good way his teammates, in a good way to his teammates and the team. He's obviously grown in confidence. He's looking really forward to something here. When you feel loved and you feel respected and when you feel admired, there it's much easier. Your energy is better. Your body language is better. Jesus Christ. Well, what was he like before then? Because he's got that body language where he just don't look happy at all. It's just like that, walking around like Lurch. But anyway, on if he's a shy character, he said he's very respectful. He's not someone who wants to be there in the front line. Well, we've noticed that. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. On if Tomiyasu, no, he's now known as Tommy Cafu after that performance. On if Tomiyasu can be more attacking outlet going forward, he said, I think so, but the priority for defenders is to defend and defend well. Anything that he can add up top is excellent for us, and he's looking to develop, but especially in defensive phases, and his behavior and consistency that he is showing, we need to maintain for sure. He's been brilliant, I can't lie. Yeah, like everyone's waffling about Rice being our best player, and that's cool. Rice has been good. Yeah, but Tomiyasu, every time he's played this season, unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. Yeah, and he ain't come in with a 100 mil price tag, has he? So, listen, he's a player that last season I was like, nah, bin him, get rid of him. And listen, I'm still not 100% convinced that he can kick on to a whole new level, but that performance the other night was a joke. Like, honestly, he was so good the other night. And he's a consistent this season, 7 out of 10 every single week. And if you can do that, you need players in the squad that are 7 out of 10. Nacho Monreal, 7 out of 10. Mertesacker, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10s every week is the minimum. And then when you get a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, fantastic. It's when you go from being a 7 to a 2, and then an 8, and then a 6, then a 4. No. And that's what he was doing before, because he weren't very good. But this week, he was unreal. Yeah, big up to Ian, man. Big up to everyone in this chat. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, I'm good. No pain at all. I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. I'm all good, man. And yeah, it's all good. Listen, smash these likes up, people. Come on, we ain't got enough likes on this video. Smash these likes into the moon. Not even on 200 likes. I know there's only, what, 350 in here, but come on. If you're here watching it, smash the likes up. I'm going live in about 5-10 minutes on the other channel as well. So I'm going to talk about Man City on there. But anyway, let's wrap up the press conference. On a midfield trio of 29, Odegaard and Rice, it said, well, I think time will help, and the more minutes that they play together, the chemistry will get better and better. But we have many options with many different qualities. We've played well with them too, not as offensive as a free, and we're talking about it right now, but it depends as well on the opponent, the state of the game, and what we're trying to do. And then the last question he was asked is on if football should improve or remove VAR. He said, I think we can improve what we're trying to do. All things that are happening are probably necessary to improve it. But it's been a big change. Technology has taken a huge responsibility in games, and it needs time. Give it time. He needs time. VAR's misunderstood. Oh dear. He said, and we are open and we are humble, and we're trying to be constructive. I think we will get really, really good place with it at some point. Just give it time. It's misunderstood. Whilst I'll go and get myself another beer out the freezer, make sure you are smashing these likes up, guys, and then we'll do 5-10 minutes of your comments, and then I'll go live. But let me just nudge that back a little bit, that other one. And then I'll go live. What time did I schedule that for? 20 past. Okay, I'll stick it in there for past. So we'll go past on that. No, I'll do 25 past because I'm live with Rants at 5 p.m. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. All right, let me go and get a beer, and I'm going to read out your comments real quick. Stay there, people. Right. We can do it, guys. Let's fucking go, guys. Let's fucking go, guys. We can do it, guys. We can do it, guys. I feel embarrassed, guys. Not even 200 likes, guys. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, guys. Disgrace. Big up to everyone tuning in, though, man. I know this is probably going to get a lot more people on playback than it will live, because I only set it up like 15 minutes before I went live. and it's normally good, but I had a siesta. I had a nice little siesta. I woke up all dazed, like, where am I? What's going on here? Is a disgrace, guys. All right, big up DJ Crane in the building, baby. Hope you're good, man. VAR is a process, guys. Is a process. And you can do it, guys. You can do it. Good to see you've adopted the dark side. You're ready to be the Sith. Why do you call him 29? Because he's got 29 on his back, mate. Right, I don't know if you know that, but he's got number 29 on the back. And I can't stand the player, mate. Can't stand him. But at least I'm consistent with it. I'm not one of these that slagged him off for 3 years at Chelsea, saying that he was rubbish, he was this, he was that, and this and that. And then when he signs for my club, go, oh, he's amazing. Yes, let's get behind him. Blah, 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 blah. I ain't like that. I ain't like that in my life. I ain't like that in my football life. Nah, man. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. I can't stand the guy, mate. I don't think he's very good. Yeah, and the reason I didn't celebrate his goals, and I won't celebrate his goals, is because I said I wouldn't the day we signed him. Because ultimately, every goal he scores for this football club that leads to nothing sets this club back. Yeah, to say, and I'll give you the perfect example, and people will cry about this all they like. Yeah, I don't care. Right? At the end of the day, Eddie Nketiah scored 5 goals. Give it all of this one at Stamford Bridge to an empty stadium, leaning on their corner flag. Everyone was on their knees, pants down. Give him a new deal. Give him a new deal. We bottled top 4. Everyone said give him a new deal, and now he's wearing Thierry Henry's shirt number on 100 grand a week. Now everyone wants him gone, and we need a new striker. What a waste of 2 years. What a waste of 2 years. And I feel that this is going to be the same with this fella, mate. So there we go. He will always be known as 29. Ten Hag, if you analyse it well, then you can see that the second best goalkeeper in the Premier League based on stats. Oh, my days. Has he actually said that about Onana? Oh, nah, bro. Nah. Has he actually said that? Crazy. I expect to see that level of performance tomorrow. Yeah, same. Yeah, and I think, listen, we're at home. Wolves ain't going to be easy. Like, Wolves are not going to be an easy team to play against, man. Honestly, like, I've seen enough of them in games this season. They ripped Man United apart, albeit Man United are crap, and then they lost. They beat Tottenham right at the death. Having said that, they were both at Molineux. They weren't away. So they beat Man City. So they're going to have something for us tomorrow, but it's how we deal with it. It's how we deal with it. And at the end of the day, yeah, I think we will beat them. Yeah, I do think we'll beat them. I think that we've got to go out there on the front foot. None of this slow, sideways, methodical crap that we've seen a lot of the time in the Premier League this season. I want to see what we did the other night. Yes, you're not always going to go and score 6 goals. Yes, you're not always going to blitz teams in 20 minutes, yeah? But go out there with that intensity for 25, 30 minutes. Get 3 or 4 goals under your belt if you can. If not, worst ways, you should be getting at least 1 or 2, shouldn't you? Like, if you're going out there and the movement's good, yeah, and you're dragging players out of position with your runners in behind and all of that. Yeah, we used to see it with this lot. Yeah, come on, it's no different now. The only difference is the quality of player. Yeah, this lot, pass and move, pass and move. No, none of this lot stood and admired passes and doing all this sideways rubbish. They were always on the front foot, which means players dragged out of position. Then Freddie Ljungberg runs in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it. Man City do it. This lot were having the bus parked every week against us. Like, Man City get the bus parked against them every week. So it can be done. You can pull players out of position. Yes, they're going to try and stand on the penalty line, on the penalty box, yeah, and try and make it hard work for us. Of course they are. We're a decent outfit. Yeah, but decent don't mean title. Yeah, I want to kick on and win the title. So I want to see some nice, sexy football tomorrow, man, because that was a joy to watch the other night. Yeah, and that, for me, was the best performance we've had under this manager. So you never know. You never know. You don't know. Maybe tomorrow we'll see the same. Maybe not set so many goals, but I want to see that level of performance, that high intensity, that pass and move. Yeah, the confidence flowing. Yeah, rather than a more controlled manner of football. Controlled football, cool. Yeah, that's great. But then whenever I call out this manager and say, go and get Simeone, let's not go, oh, why do you want Simeone? Well, hello. He can control football matches. He wins stuff. So if we're controlling football matches at a controlled tempo, go and get the best manager in the world at it. Crazy. There we go. It is what it is. Wolves will destroy her. I don't think they will. Lamina's suspended, I think. And I think he's their best player. Him and Cunha. Yeah, Cunha's decent. Like, he's always a problem. He's not very clinical, but he's a problem. He reminds me a little bit. He's not as good. Reminds me a little bit of Moussa Dembele, who used to play for Tottenham. Like the way he can get up and down that pitch, the way he can go past players. Yeah, and he is a bit of a problem, man. And Joe Gomez is suspended as well. Yeah, that's a miss for them as well. Both of them. I think they'll struggle to score. Is Neto back? He's injured, is he? He's still injured. Yeah, their attacking quality is null and void, mate. If we get 2 goals in that game, it's over. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully we're going to be sat here this time tomorrow, cheersing another easy, light, comfortable victory. Hey, smash these likes up. Come on, man. 350 inside. Big up to everyone who's going to watch on playback as well. Yeah, like I said, I set this up 15 minutes before I went live, so I didn't expect loads of people to be in here. The show with Lewis had to cancel it. He's off to London. And I had to cancel the show with Henry today because I'm out for dinner. As soon as I finish the show with Rants later, which is going to be in half an hour, but I do have another stream to do on the other channel. It's going to redirect you all to that other channel. We're going to talk about Man City. There's a date, the date set for the trial and all of that. So we're going to talk about the Man City one. And this is going to redirect you over there. I'll do a few more comments first. Will you do a watch along for Bayern? Yeah, I am. I am doing a watch along for that. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do a Man City watch along for the Spurs games, Man City Spurs, and then I'm going to have some food after that, and then I'll be going live for Barca Atleti as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. Yeah, let's see if that negative manager, in La Liga, can beat the hipster. Atleti are currently third top goal scorers in the league. They've got a game in hand against Sevilla, which you'd expect them to win. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, Atleti, in the form table. And yeah, man, I'm expecting Atleti masterclass. I can't lie. Griezmann's probably the best player in Europe right now. Yeah, my boy Raquelme doing bits as well. Yeah, it's all going well, man. So yeah, if let's have a look who Real Madrid got. I think they got an easy one this weekend. Granada. Yeah, Granada. That's going to be light work. Granada at bottom, I think. Have a look. 19th. Yeah, the 19th. Almeria at bottom. But the fat Spanish waiter, Rafa, Celta Vigo, 18th in the league. Jesus Christ. They ain't want to. He's going to get sacked soon. And they're 2 points adrift getting out of relegation, Rafa Benitez. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Not good. But yeah, Barcelona, if they lose, they're in the bin, mate. They're in the bin. But there we go. Yeah, I'll be doing the watch-along for that. I'll be doing the Atleti watch-along, Spurs watch-along. Go compare. Go compare. Anyway, big up to Daryl as well, man. Right out there twerking the new kit. Oh, I've seen it, man. The Ian Wright kit. I mean, come on, do me a favour. Oh, dear. Christmas is coming, mate. You got to get them stocking fillers in. Do you know what I'm saying? And Arsenal love to rinse merchandise, mate. Yeah, literally Alibaba FC, mate. Alibaba FC. So, yeah, is what it is, man. Would you take Rafa at Arsenal? No way, mate. Thank you for that, Daryl, man. Thank you, buddy. Have you got your new Ian Wright retro merch? Oh, dear, oh, dear. What do you think about Samuel Lino? He's not bad, man. He needs to do better defensively. Going forward, he's decent. No, I don't even think he's a left back, if I'm honest. I'd say he's more of a left winger. Because defensively, he ain't very good. Oh, hello, how nasty. No, I'm going out for dinner, bro. Going out for dinner tonight with the missus. So, yeah, we got a table booked for 8 p.m. Spanish time. So, yeah, do the show with Rants, have a shower and get changed. Now I'm going out for dinner and drinks, mate. Dinner and drinks. Anniversary settings. So, yeah, man. It's all good. Yeah, come on. Big up Matty in the chat as well, man. I am going to redirect you all the way over to the other channel, though, guys. You can do it, guys. I'm going to be going live on there. We're going to talk about Man City on that channel. Big up to everyone who's tuned into this live. Only a short one. But I'm going to be live with rants as well in half an hour. So I'm going to do a short stream on the other channel about Man City. Obviously, the dates have been set for the trial for their charges. So I'm going to go through that, dissect through that. Everyone's still moaning. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, good one. And big up to everybody in here, man. Come on. Big up. 700 away. Yeah, exactly. Less than 700, bro. It's less than 700. Anyone who ain't subbed, come on, let's get on it. I'm literally 660 away. 660 from 90K. I done miss my mouth. Yeah, 660 away. So if you ain't subscribed, come on, let's get on that, man. And it's funny because after I didn't celebrate the 29 winner the other day, I lost about 120 subs. And then funny, this negative channel was so happy after a 6-0 that I gained 150 back. Mad. It's almost like if Arsenal start doing well, I get more subs and views. Crazy. So yeah, hurry up and get better because I need to retire. But anyway, big up to everyone who's tuned in. Big up to everybody who's going to watch on playback. Smash the like, sub to the channel. Let me get this donation real quick. Thank you, man. And big up to Luke, man. Come on, big up Luke always, bro. Thank you for the donation, Luke. Always love, bro. I love. Let's go, guys. I love the lads, guys. This fucking goal. It's going to redirect you to Lee Reacts. We're going to talk about City. Then it's going to redirect from there to Rance's stream. He is in meltdown, bro. Ten Hag Out episode 4 show. Yeah, it was out the other day. Ten Hag Out show episode 4 and that. So, yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. But, yeah, listen, big up to everyone who's tuned in. And we are out of here, people. Make sure you go to Lee Reacts now. Spam the like button on that as well. Love.